Good evening and welcome. My name is Jessica Copeland, and in case you don't know me, I am a leader with Epicure and an independent consultant. So tonight I'm going to make for you a yummy treat and burgers and delicious potato salad. Some of my favorites for the summer. So I'll just let you know a little bit about myself. I am a wife to my husband Derek, who's a firefighter, so we have a crazy hectic schedule, but we make it work. And I'm a mom to two young boys, 3 and 6, Raylan and Emmett, and our youngest will be going off to kindergarten this September. So my goodness, how fortunate have I been to be around while working my Epicure business and getting to spend time with them. So I am just so blessed. I met our host tonight through a previous party, and she's decided to host her own cooking class. And how fun is this? We get to share good food with our friends and spend a little time together tonight. So normally I start with a fun drink, but tonight I was kind of feeling like a dessert. So I'm actually gonna go with the dessert first. So tonight I just wanted to make something super simple. Our chocolate pudding. It is so easy and so delicious. It's gonna make your mouth water. We have so many desserts now. If you hop on our website and check them out, there is something for everyone. Lime desserts, lemon desserts, chocolate desserts, banana bread, chocolate cupcakes, you name it, we have it. In order to make the chocolate pudding really easy, you're gonna have 2 cups of milk. You can use any type of milk you want. I'm actually using cashew milk. I prefer it over almond personally if you're going for dairy free, because I find that it's a thicker consistency, more creamy for the pudding. But if you have almond milk, it works too, or soy milk, as does regular cow's milk. So 2 cups of milk of your choice, and the pack contents, and you're just gonna whisk it up. You can also use our 4-cup prep bowl for this. But just to save some time, I wanted to just make it in here because I am actually going to portion it tonight rather than making a big giant bowl. So this package will actually make 6 half-cup servings, and it will be ready in as little as 10 minutes. So this is something you could make up while you're making dinner and pop it in the fridge, and then by the time you're done dinner, it's ready to go. So I'm actually using our mini whisk, which was new in the summer catalog. It's been super popular because they also fit in our 1-cup prep bowls, which I will talk about in just a moment. So I think that is just about whisk. If you didn't want to do this by hand, you could also use a mixer, a hand mixer or a stand mixer. I will often use my stand mixer, but I don't want to dirty a bunch of dishes tonight, so. All right, so that looks like it's taking on a bit thicker of a consistency, so I'm gonna go ahead and stop. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pour these directly into our prep bowls. If you see right here, this is the pack of 1-cup prep bowls. They come in a pack of 4. They have these amazing silicone lids that fit nice and snugly on, which I'll show you in just a moment. But what's even better about these is they have measurements right on the sides of them, both in milliliters and in cups. So 1/4 cup, 1/2 cup, 3/4, and a full cup. I use this a lot for prepping for cooking, if I'm measuring stuff. I also use it for leftovers often, and I'll use it to portion out my dessert as well. So like I said, it makes 6 portions, so you could do 6 of these cups and put a 1/2 cup in each, but I just find that 1/2 cup just isn't enough between you and I. So I am just gonna fill them up a little more than I'm supposed to. You'll get about 4 3/4 cup servings. So there we go. That's all done. Rinse out my jar. I'm gonna put these lids on. And that's it. I'm gonna pop them in the fridge. And when I'm ready to eat them, I will take it out. I'll show you what it looks like already. It's already starting to thicken. All right, and I love it because it's dairy-free. It's not gonna upset my tummy. So if milk is an issue for you, you can use a non-dairy, and that'll be great. What I love to top our desserts and pudding are our Tutti Frutti and our Cocoa Crunch. Either or work, they're both fabulous. My kids call them sprinkles. My 3-year-old Emmett especially loves putting Tutti Frutti or summer berry in his yogurt. If you take a cup of plain yogurt or vanilla yogurt and pop some summer berry in there, it will actually turn the yogurt pink from the hibiscus flowers that are in it. So it's natural, it's got cane sugar, it's non-GMO, gluten-free of course. If you don't already know, everything from Epicure is gluten-free. So if you follow a gluten-free diet, you can eat anything from our catalog, so rejoice. If you're vegan, you can eat about 80 to 85% of our catalog, which is amazing. So if you have any dietary restrictions, please feel free to reach out to me directly. If you have certain allergies, I can look up the allergen list and work with you with what works for you and your family. So those are great. You can top that when you're ready to eat them. I'm gonna throw them in the fridge so that they're ready once we're done. They also stack really well, so I have 4 sets because we use them that much. And they're dishwasher safe, so they get used very, very often. So that's your chocolate pudding. Next, I'm gonna make for you our amazing burgers, and I'm gonna show you our burger press as well. So I'm just gonna wash my hands, because in all likelihood, my hands are gonna end up in ground beef. And though it's not my favorite thing, it will probably end up happening, so. All right. I look forward to these burgers every single summer. Between the burger and the potato salad and the coleslaw dressing we have, summer is one of my favorite catalogs. So I'm actually, since I'm at it, I'm gonna make up a big batch of burgers. I'm gonna make 3 pounds. I'm not gonna make you sit here and watch me make 3 pounds of burgers, but since I was at it, I was gonna make a bunch. I'm going to freeze them afterwards, and then they're just ready to go, right? So if you haven't had a chance to check out our catalog, right now it's a spring and summer 2001 catalog, and in this particular catalog, it's actually the very first product featured. It's our Good Burgers Real Fast collection. Right now, it's only $35.50 Canadian or $31.50 US. It's an amazing price point, and it comes with 4 products. It comes with our burger seasoning, which will make a ton of burgers. It comes with our Big Burger Sauce. If you haven't heard of this, this is an absolute must. If you like that sauce from the Golden Arches, you will love this healthier for you version. So easy to make. Mayo, ketchup, relish, and some of the seasoning, and you'll be a happy cook. We also will give you a Tuscan chicken burger seasoning, which is absolutely to die for, and I make chicken meatballs in 7 minutes for my kids. They love them. And also our West Coast burger, which makes an amazing dill-like sauce, but also it makes a salmon burger, which is what a West Coast burger is, which is also super delicious. So you get a really great variety there. You get the digital recipe card, and you're actually going to get, with the average cost of only $3 Canadian to make all the recipes and the ingredients that are included. So it's a really great value. So reach out if you have more questions about that. All right. So the burgers are super simple to make. I think this is a brand new jar because I ran out. Yeah. So it says to combine 1 pound of ground meat with 2 tablespoons of seasoning and 1/4 cup of ketchup or barbecue sauce. So I'm doing 3 pounds, so I'm actually gonna use 6 tablespoons of the seasoning, and that's what I prefer to do. Like I said, make up a big batch. So 1, 2, 3, 4. No, Luna. This is Luna, everybody. This is my cat. Any other cat lovers out there? Where was I? Was that 3, 4? I don't remember. Well, maybe we'll have extra spice. 5. And let's say a big 6. All right, so I've used about 1/3 of the jar. So what? That would give you about 9 pounds of burgers. That's a lot of burgers for 1 jar. So what I'm also gonna do, I'm gonna add a little bit of our pantry staple minced garlic. I'm just gonna sprinkle a little bit in there. I don't really measure. This will give you, so a 1/2 teaspoon of this equals 1 garlic clove. So if you don't like pressing garlic or peeling garlic, this is a must-have and it will last you forever. And as for the barbecue sauce, since I'm doing 3 pounds, I'm gonna do 3/4 cup of barbecue sauce. And this is the barbecue sauce that I'm using. It's our new smoke and barbecue sauce. One of these packs, they come in packs of 3. One of these packs is gonna make you 3 to 3.5 cups of sauce. It's a lot. My kids love it. It's a little bit on the sweeter side because it's made with applesauce. So again, it's better for you, super delicious. And then I just store the extra in a mason jar or in our crib. So I've already had that pre-measured out, whether or not it's all gonna come out of the jar. So you'll notice that there's no eggs and no breadcrumbs in this. So of course, if you were trying to keep this gluten-free, this would absolutely be fine for you to eat. I personally do like a little bit of breadcrumbs in my burger, but I do have some gluten-free breadcrumbs, so I'm actually just going to sprinkle some of those in there. All right. Now, who else doesn't like touching raw meat? Because I cannot be the only one. I absolutely despise it. I don't know what it is. It doesn't matter what kind of meat it is. I don't like to touch it. I'm gonna go in with my ground meat separator. This is a very handy tool for separating ground meat when you're frying it up, right? If you're making tacos. It's great for mashing up eggs. It's great for mashing up potatoes. I use it to mash up my avocados for guacamole, but it's also amazing for mixing up ground meat when you're making burgers. So I do the majority of the work with this guy here, and then I get to minimize the amount that I'm touching the ground beef. Of course, I might have to if I really want to get it. You know, if you were going to hand shape them, of course you're going to touch it, but I don't know. This just makes me feel better. I can't be the only odd one out there like that. All right, we're actually getting there. So right now it's the approaching the end of July, 2021. Wow, is that right? 2021, that's just insane to say. So I often will record my demos and pop them on YouTube for the future. But if you're watching this at a later date, you will have already known that we're just about to move out of our house, so we're packing. And we are going to be working on quite the adventure. So send me a friend request on Facebook to keep yourself up to date on our crazy, crazy adventure with our children. We are just about to start building a house. However, we are leaving this house in just a couple short weeks, and we'll be living in our trailer on the property. So it will be fun. It will be exciting. It will be all of the feelings and all of the things. So I would love to have you watch us if you're watching this live right now and it hasn't happened yet. So shoot me a friend request on Facebook, and I often share in my stories. All right, so I have mixed it up pretty darn well. That's dishwasher safe, so you can just pop it in the dishwasher once you're done. And I didn't even have to touch the ground beef. So, yes, I will use this one. So I'm just gonna make a couple burgers just to show you. And actually, I'm going to make 3. Because I want to show you something else really cool. Now, if you were using ground chicken, you could use feta cheese for this, okay? And it would be amazing. But since I'm using beef, I'm going to just use cheddar for this. So I just have a piece of cheddar that I cut. So I'm gonna make you 3 burgers. I'm gonna make you a regular burger. I'm gonna make you a slider, which is what I often make for the kids. And then I'm gonna make you a stuffed burger. So this is our 3-in-1 burger press. I am doing this on a sheet pan. See, now I had to touch. I told you inevitably I was gonna touch the meat, right? So I'm actually using a sheet pan with our sheet pan liner right now, because then I can easily clean this up afterwards. I love them because they have a full edge on them. And when you're cooking in the oven, nothing's going to leak. No oil is gonna leak underneath and ruin your sheet pan. These sheet pans that I own are pretty well as clean as the day I received them. So there's that, and they're so easy to wipe up. All right, Luna, if you come up on this counter again, I'm just not gonna be happy. All right, so I filled up. If you fill this burger press, you're gonna get about a 1/4 pound burger. So if you want less than that, of course, just don't fill it as much. All right, so there's burger number 1. And there we go. That would be pretty well your regular 1/4 pound burger. So, delicious, and I can smell it, which is like, I'm probably gonna have to cook a couple tonight because it smells so good. All right, now I'm gonna show you how to make that stuffed burger with the same burger press. So, you're gonna take about half of the meat and just cover the bottom, and you're gonna flatten that, okay? And our burger press is only like $15. So you can make 3 kinds of burgers with this burger press. All right, so you put half your meat in there, and you're actually gonna twist. I should have probably did this one first, but anyways. You're gonna twist off the bottom. You're gonna push down in the center. There we go. And you're gonna pop your cheese in, or whatever. I mean, you could stuff it with really anything you want. So I'll bring that closer just so you can see. So it made like a little well, little indent there. I put my cheese in there. Then I'm gonna close that back up. Touching that meat. I guess I should just get over it, huh? I'm gonna put the rest in. So you're still gonna have that 1/4 pound burger. It's just gonna be stuffed, right? And then you're gonna press the burger down. There we go. Probably put more in there than I needed to. And there is your stuffed burger, all right? Pro tip, I didn't do it right now, but you could cut up, if you are a planner, unlike me, if you cut up your cheese well in advance, toss them in the freezer. That's it, I'm going to actually freeze these, but if you were gonna cook them from fresh, freeze your pieces of cheese, pop them out, and pop them in your burgers when you're ready to make them. Okay, and lastly, I'm going to make our sliders, which are great for appetizers, of course, and fabulous for the kids. Like, they're just the right size for my 3-year-old. My 6-year-old is kind of getting to the point where he can sometimes devour an entire burger, probably not a quarter pound, I guess depending on the day, but they're great for the kids. They're great for backyards, barbecues, for, you know, going into late summer, perhaps when I start doing in-person cooking classes, once our restrictions are lifted, the sliders would be a great test to let people try. All right. And there is our slider. So there you have it. That will wash up real nicely, but I'm going to continue to make the rest afterwards, so I'm not going to toss them in the sink just yet, but I'll bring this nice and close for you. Oh my good Lord, Luna. Ay, ay, ay. There we go. All right. Does anybody else have crazy cats that can just jump from the floor? Like, I don't know why it's so surprising that she can jump from the floor right onto the counter, but it just drives me to bonkers. Anyways, so there's our regular quarter-pound burger, there's our stuffed burger, and there is our slider. So I can tell you they smell amazing. So I'm gonna keep making those after we're done here. And then I'm just gonna pack them up and toss them in the freezer. But I'll probably cook one tonight. All right, so I have one more thing I'm gonna make you tonight. If you remember, I'm going to make you my fave potato salad. Now, I personally love hot potato salad, not for everyone. So I just cook these potatoes. But if you prefer cold potato salad, you would just do the same. You would cook them. So all I did is I took 1.5 pounds of potatoes. I cut them up in my round steamer. There's no water or oil or anything in there. You're just cutting up the potatoes, okay? There we go. So you're just cutting up the potatoes. I used mini potatoes. That's what I had on hand, and just quartered them. I put the lid on my round steamer. I put it in the microwave for 9 minutes. Is it 9 minutes? 9 minutes. And then I took it out. That's it. If you wanted cold potato salad, you can just take this right from the microwave and put it in the fridge, and whenever you're ready to make your potato salad, then it would be ready to go. All right, so no added oil, no water. So again, better for you and super quick. Because when's the last time you made potato salad in 9 minutes from raw to ready? I would love to know. So I'm gonna show you just how amazing this is and how quickly it comes together. I'm gonna show you how to do the mix and everything. So here is our creamy potato salad, and then I'm gonna top it with our better than bacon. And it really is better than bacon. And I love bacon. It's actually made of pinto beans. It's kosher and it's gluten-free as well. All right, so for our creamy potato salad dressing, it's 2 tablespoons of dressing mix, 1/2 cup of mayo, and 1/2 cup of Greek yogurt. That's it. Super simple, clean. You can use vegan mayo if you wanted. You could use vegan sour cream, like cashew cream, in place of the yogurt if you wanted. You can really make it your own. So using my prep bowls, I have 1/2 cup of yogurt and 1/2 cup of mayonnaise. And I'm gonna just mix that up and put my 2 tablespoons of potato salad dressing. And that's it. You can also make a vinaigrette version of this. The recipe is on the side of the jar, but I love the creamy creamy potato salad. That is my jam. Now for salt and pepper, you don't have to add this, but I pretty much add these to everything I eat. Anything I use pepper for, I use our turmeric and black pepper, just for the added anti-inflammatory properties that turmeric has. You don't really taste the turmeric, so I use that. And then for our salt, I like to use the herb garlic, and I go through tons of this. I have another one over at the trailer that I'll probably swap this out for on the grinder, but it is a really nice mix of some herbs, garlic, and sea salt. So I use that pretty much on anything I would use salt. So I'm just gonna give that a couple twists, and then with my turmeric pepper, I'll give that a little bit as well, just for added flavor. So I'm just gonna give that a mix up, and that's your dressing. I also really like a little bit of vinegar. It doesn't call for it, but I personally like the added zip that it gives. So I usually I don't measure it all. I usually just add a little vinegar. So you can skip that step if you want as well, just personal preference. That's it, that's your potato salad dressing. How easy was that? All right, so that's our dressing. For our potatoes, you can do a couple of things. Whatever you like to add to your potato salad, whether it's celery or onion, you know, whatever extras you typically put in, by all means you can. I am gonna add a little bit of onion, and I'm gonna use my 4-in-1 mandolin to do that. This is our mandolin here. Super easy to use. It hooks onto the sides of bowls, and you don't have to dirty another bowl. You can just make this right in the steamer, so it hooks onto there. I'm gonna use the small teeth, but it comes with a set of larger teeth and 2 slicing options as well. So we're gonna use our guard, of course, and I'm just going to, there we go, put in a bit of onion. That's good for me, and you would just press the button to pop that right out. All right, so nice and safe. So we have some really finely chopped onions there. How great is that? So there's our onion. Gonna add our creamy potato salad dressing. It's so, so delicious. Use my little 3-in-1 spatula here for that. This spatula is great because it actually fits in our little prep jars as well. So they're absolutely fabulous. I love everything about Epicure, if you couldn't tell already. So our dressing and my onions there. I don't have any celery, but you could definitely add that too as well. That's it. So we're ready to go to grill our burgers and have some potato salad. And then of course, we have our dessert ready to go as well. So that's it. That's your potato salad. I also like to add eggs, but if you didn't have the time or didn't want to, of course you don't need to. But I did want to show you a really amazing hack. This is our cooling rack. It comes in a pack of 2, but you can also use it either on a full sheet pan or a quarter sheet pan, which one would fit on. If you don't have an air fryer, no problem. Pop this on a sheet pan with liner, put your food on top, and it will give you the same air fry effect. So cool hack. But let me show you what you can do with it as well. I have my hard-boiled egg, and I'm just gonna push it through the cooling rack. How neat is that? So I'm gonna do 3 eggs, and this is so easy to clean up. I also popped this in the dishwasher without any issue, and I've had them for months now since they came out last season. Perfectly chopped eggs for your potato salad, honestly. So look how clean that comes, right? Easy peasy. I'll show you my perfectly chopped up. They're diced. They're perfectly diced. How amazing is that? What a hack. One of my fellow leaders actually shared that in a demo she did last week, and I was just like jaw dropped. So I can't take credit for it, but holy cow, am I always using it again. Never am I going to chop hard-boiled eggs again. This is just way too easy. So there you go. How amazing does that look? So I'm super excited. I'm probably gonna grill up a burger, have some potato salad, and finish it off maybe a little later with a little chocolate pudding. So hope you enjoyed my demo of our burgers, potato salad, and chocolate pudding. Feel free to reach out to me with any questions you have, any dietary restrictions, or if you want a personal shopping experience, I'm happy to help as well. I love what I do, and if you see yourself being able to do what I do, let's chat. I have so much fun. I have an amazing team of nearly 40 gals at this point, where we have an amazing community where we just support each other, have tons of fun, and help each other reach our goals. So if you're curious at all, send me a message. All right? Thanks everyone for joining, and have an amazing night. Take care.